Rumsey. Here's Keegan. 1-0.
The unusual story about signing Kevin Keegan was that everyone would read in the papers that he was thinking about leaving Hamburg. I just took it like everybody else. Oh, wonder where he goes next. And then I started thinking, I wonder if I could get him to come here. My job then was to try and get a phone number for Kevin. I eventually rang him and I got him. He'd heard of me and we had a bit chat, and at one stage I said, hey, by the way, I said, football-wise, is that right you're moving? Yeah. He said, ready to move. And I said, I'll tell you what about coming back here to England? What about coming to us? He agreed that he would meet up with me. We got sat talking, and after a while, he looked at me and he said, have you got a contract with you? And I was in shock, really. Kevin said, give us a pen, and he signed a blank contract.
Keegan's header.
The deal was done in absolute secrecy, and none of the journalists who gathered at the Potter's Heron near Romsey had any idea what was in store.
And in walked Kevin. Gas went up, and they all stood up and started clapping. I mean, the rest is history.
Keegan in space, number 3 surely.
But nobody knew until he walked in that door, and he'd come all the way from Hamburg, that he was signing for Southampton. We paid 400,000. Every ground we went to that season had the biggest crowd to see Kevin Keegan.
Oh, that's lovely for Keegan!
He was a positive type who wanted to win. Kevin was a grafter. You don't want people that just turn up and put a strip on, and you want people that'll give it 100%. He gave 110%. And he would whip youngsters up to get the best out of them.
Outside the area. And Southampton.
He played about 70 games and scored nearly 40 goals. We were in the top 6 at that time. So all in all, he was worth every penny, and the crowd loved him, and I did. And you don't get many of them around now.